What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 7-star raid update. And by the way, happy Halloween for all you people who was out there trick-or-treating at this time, getting y'all candies, trading the candies, and y'all just on that amazing costumes, amazing trip, and all that stuff. But yeah, we are here for another 7-star raid update, and what better time to talk about it now? Because this is about to be quite an interesting one, as we have Hisuian Typhlosion. That is the next Pokemon for the raid. Last time it was Hisuian Decidueye. Now they're giving us Hisuian Typhlosion. And I'm pretty sure after this, they're definitely going to give us Hisuian Samurai. So I'm really looking forward to all of that. But with that being said, if you guys enjoy these Tera raid updates and like to see more, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It is always appreciated. And yeah, let's get started. So, Hisuian Typhlosion will be appearing in Black Tera raid crystals from Friday, November 3rd to Sunday, November 5th. And then it's going to come back from Friday, November 10th to Sunday, November 12th. Hisuian Typhlosion cannot be normally encountered in Paldea, and the Hisuian Typhlosion appearing, it has Tera Fire. So pretty interesting, because the previous Typhlosion raid, which was the original one, had Tera Ghost to match with the Hisuian type. So I really do find that interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much the information we have. Is going to be out mostly around November. I really look forward to this because I kind of missed out on the Hisuian Decidueye raid, so I wasn't able to get all the stuff I needed there. There's also another event. While I'm at it, I do want to talk about another event that's going on in the raids, where it says you have until Tuesday, October 31st, which is today, to challenge Mismagius in Tera raid battles. These Mismagius will have Ghost as their Tera type, so gather your courage before challenging them. Defeating Mismagius will yield some spectacular rewards, including tons of rare candy and a lot of EXP candies and whatnot. So yeah, basically, this event is just here for if you want to farm as much EXP candies as possible. I recommend you do that now for people who didn't know about this. So yeah, get it before it's over. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's Mismagius event, but we're here for the Typhlosion event. And with that being said, let's go over interesting stuff that we could expect for our raid and what not to have it here. So I already pinpoint some interesting stuff Typhlosion has. It has the ability Frisk. It is kind of, to be honest, Hisuian Typhlosion is stronger than its original counterpart. The only difference is that it's honestly a little bit slower by 5 points, because its base speed is 95, and if I look up the Typhlosion right now, the original one has base 100, so they sacrificed a few of its points to make it much more stronger but a little bit slower. But I do like this form of Typhlosion. Like, it looks really cool. It was even my starter Pokemon when I played Legends Arceus, so that's the better part. So yeah, it has the ability Frisk, where it's going to identify the held items of opposing Pokemon. Honestly, this hidden ability is kind of useless in the raid, because what is it going to do exactly? Like, if it had the ability Blaze, then that would be much more of a threatening ability to have, because it will just get an increase in its fire type attacks. And not only that, it has some interesting moves I really have a feeling is going to be running in the raid. It does have its signature move, Infernal Parade, where it gives you a 30% chance to get burned, and it's double the power if you have a status condition. So that's a really cool, interesting move there. Shadow Ball, I really don't think it would have Shadow Ball. I would rather have it with Flamethrower. It's gonna have Flamethrower because it's a fire type and needs it needs a powerful move like that. It could also run Fire Blast, but I doubt it's gonna use Fire Blast. It just wants to get the chance to burn your target while not missing. Extra Sensory, another move that I could possibly have. By the way, for people who doesn't know, these moves are subject to change, so most of these moves that I listed out for Hisuian Typhlosion, it probably won't have them in the actual raid. But the first move right here, it's a signature move, so that's a guarantee that it's going to have that move. But everything else, it's a possibility. Extra Sensory is a good move for Psychic types to get coverage against fighting and poison and whatnot. Will-O-Wisp is a move where it could just really mess us up. So if we're running like physical attackers, like Koraidon for example, that could really mess up the game plan there. It's not going to have any EVs. I don't know why I just did that, but it's not going to have any EVs. That's what they do for auto raids. and it's not going to have any items, so we should be fine. We just have to keep the pace going. Now, these 3 Pokemon I chose out because I feel like they could be really good for the Typhlosion raid, especially if all 3 of them is in the party at that time. So we're going to start off with Umbreon. I didn't give them anything yet because I do want to go over piece by piece on how to run the Umbreon for the raid. So we have Umbreon here. For the item, we can give it something like a citrus berry or a leftovers. Like, let's try leftovers, right? And it's gonna have the ability synchronize, where if the Pokemon gets burned, like if it gets any static condition, its opponent is also gonna get the same thing. So might as well. And its hidden ability, inner focus, is not make it cannot be intimidated and it cannot be made to flinch. But I have a feeling synchronize would be much more better, just in case if Typhlosion does run something different. So synchronize is the better play there. Now for the moves you want to give it, you're gonna need to give it Snarl so you can lower the Typhlosion's attack, special attack. You can give it moves like, let's see, there's a lot of other moves that you can give it. You can give it Moonlight so it can stay on the field a little bit longer. It can heal itself, and if Typhlosion does have Sunny Day, that kind of messes it up, because I think Synthesis is where you get to get more HP in the sun, and Moonlight gets more HP if it's like around nighttime. But that's just in case. So we have Snarl, we have Moonlight. We could also give Umbreon Light Screen. We could give Umbreon Light Screen for reducing the damage we take from Typhlosion. And the last spot could be pretty much flexible. Like, you could give this thing anything. You give it like Taunt or Thunder Wave or Toxic, anything. So yeah, last spot is flexible. You could do anything with that. But these are the main 3 that you could possibly give Umbreon for the Typhlosion raid. Now for the EV spread, gonna have to give this thing max special defense, max HP, probably give it some speed. It's not gonna need any defense for a Pokemon that's focusing on special attack. And for the nature, we can give this thing a nature that increases its special defense and lower its, okay, so calm nature. We could give this thing calm nature, and yeah, that's pretty much the set for Umbreon that you could run for the next Pokemon. And I really have a feeling this Pokemon could be extremely well for a raid like this. Is Crocodile. Now Crocodile is this Pokemon as well, because I'm pretty sure it did a lot of things for a previous raid. I forgot which one it was. I think it was either the Mewtwo raid or it was something else. I don't remember, but it was dominating that 7-star raid. So I have a feeling Crocodile could do the same for this. So here's how it's gonna work. We could give this thing Choice Band. You give this thing Choice Band. We're gonna have its hidden ability Anger Point, because if it takes a critical hit, its attack stat gets maxed out. So that's really good. We can give this thing Earthquake, because why not? Power Trip, because Power Trip could also help if we did take the crit and max out our attack. Power Trip is another good move. Crunch, or you could just make anything else flexible. Or better yet, I got this. You could give this thing Knockoff. I'm joking. But seriously though, all jokes aside, these 2 spots over here is flexible, because all you just need for Crocodile for this set is just give it Choice Band, Earthquake, and Power Trip. The rest 2 slots are flexible. You could give this thing anything, just in case if you don't have Frostlass, which I'm going to get into very shortly. And for its EV spread, max speed, max attack. Actually, scratch that. Max attack, right? Give it a little bit of special defense, right? Just give it a little bit of special defense and then just put the rest into speed. You do that, give this thing a jolly nature, and then boom, that's it. So yeah, Earthquake, Power Trip, these 2 are flexible spots. Give this thing a little bit of special defense, put the rest in speed, max out its attack, or if you want to do as much more damage as possible, you can also make it Adamant Nature to give it that little boost. And yeah, that's pretty much the Crocodile set. Now, the last Pokemon I'm going to be covering up right now is Frostlass. And Frostlass, you guys are probably wondering why bring this Pokemon in. Typhlosion could just one-shot it. Here's the thing though. Frostlass is actually really helpful for Crocodile in a raid like this because, again, Anger Point increases its attack by 12 stages if it takes a critical hit. Frostlass has a move that can always result in a critical hit, which is Frost Breath. So we could run that, right? But we're going to get into the moves very shortly. I want to cover up the items and the ability that Frostlass can have. So for the item, give Frostlass a Focus Sash so it can be able to live a potential Flamethrower or Infernal Parade from Typhlosion. And Cursed Body so it can be able to negate, it could disable the move it gets hit with. That's pretty good. Now for the moveset, we could give it Frost Breath, Destiny Bond, and for the last two, those are another two flexible spots of moves you could give it. Now for the stats, max speed, max HP, and just special defense. And how this is going to work, this is going to be really interesting too. We're going to make it a Jolly Nature. Now hear me out on this one. We're going to make Frostlass a Jolly Nature because you need to do Frost Breath on the Crocodile so the Anger Point could take effect. But you don't want to do so much damage to your teammate with the Frost Breath. So having a Jolly Nature Frostlass with no IVs, that is a potential help for Crocodile. So if you was able to run these three at once in the Typhlosion raid, you're pretty much getting a lot of dubs. Like, how the combo can go is Frostlass could do Frost Breath, do it on a Crocodile. Crocodile will be able to do Earthquake, and then it could potentially one-shot the Typhlosion. And now that I think about it, if I could remember, yep, Umbreon learns the move Screech. I forgot about that. So my apologies on that. Screech is a very good move. And you could also run Screech for Crocodile so it could be able to get the Earthquake, one-shot Typhlosion, boom, everyone's chilling. So yeah. The combo could go as Frostlass doing Frost Breath on Crocodile. Anger Point is going to take effect. Umbreon could do Screech on a Typhlosion. And while that's happening, that's when Crocodile could go for the kill, which is Earthquake. And it does have the choice band where it increases its attack a lot more. So yeah, that's a guaranteed one-shot, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I went over these three Pokemon. These Pokemon could actually do extremely well for this raid. So this is for people who doesn't know which Pokemon to use for the upcoming raid. But if you guys already know of a combo, congratulations. I hope that combo does actually work. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. And yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to this raid. I honestly hope it doesn't have anything to cheese us with, because that will be ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.